Hi. I usually say hi there at the beginning of a video, but I've got to try to avoid that and say hey. Um, it's Thursday night, the 23rd of January, and it's nearly 9 p.m. Yeah, so I've done so much reading for this talk, and I've just sort of taken notes from the top of my head, things I have to be able to spell out and make arguments around. There's still a bit more to go with those points, but I should be able to begin writing tomorrow. So I'm really happy about that. Because it's a bit hothouse doing all this reading and thinking and not actually writing. But I think it will go okay. I found a really good image to start with, kind of, that sort of makes apparent the white conservative right-wing elements of trans backlash and how it is actually about white supremacy, the reinforcement of racial hegemonies, and the restoration of a kind of notion of a traditional sex gender order that doesn't permit crossing, doesn't permit pluralities, and certainly criminalizes and seeks to mandate out of existence people like me, as well as obviously how it connects to anti-immigrant discourse and policies, the whole mindset of fascism. So it's the latest plank in fascist power. And it's a bit reiterative because we have seen some elements of this before historically. But I'm going to speak from that perspective, and I'm going to think about how to offer up perspectives from feminisms of the South, particularly Abya Yala, Latin America, as paths otherwise towards different kind of feminist articulations that do not fall back into fascism, ethno-nationalism, white power, and so on, and do not involve a kind of despotic duality, because the indigenous feminisms, the communitarian, the decolonial, the transversal. So that's kind of the argument, the main pillar of my talk. I just got to amass some resources, put it into a PowerPoint as well, and we should be okay, should be good to go. In other news, I have booked my ticket to Thailand. So the day after Monday's talk, in the evening, I go on a flight to Bangkok. I arrive quite late there, so I've still got to book a hotel, and I've still got to work out what I'm going to do with my stuff here, because I'm just taking carry-on. I'm not taking the big white suitcases, too much to lug around. It's already too much to lug around here. I packed way too many clothes. I mean, it wasn't completely wrong-headed to do so, because now I'm in a place that does not have a washing machine, and so I can't just, do a cycle of washing of clothes like this that I like to wear and consign to the suitcase things I won't wear. I need to start working through that clothing to compensate, I guess. That was the whole mentality, the rationale for why I packed so much clothing to begin with, even though some of that clothing I don't like that much. It's not really the style, that I'm going for, like a tomboy kind of look. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what goes down in or what's best to choose for Bangkok, because it's going to be hotter there. It's not winter like here in Kolkata. So I've cleaned my teeth, I gotta wash my face, do the usual rituals, and get ready for bed, because I gain nothing by trying to stretch the day out when I've gotten up early. It's limited sort of brain power that I have towards the end of the day, and also have no internet access, so it doesn't really have a purpose to stay out late. Kind of distract myself with online things. And I'll probably upload this video from a cafe tomorrow, so as not to use all the dongle data. It's so easy to use it, it's ridiculous. So the main kind of drawbacks of staying here have to do with limited internet access and, well, maybe the location is a little bit sort of hard to come and go from, but not really. It only took me about 10 minutes to get from Goryoha to here in Kasba later this evening, maybe even less. So that's good. But anyway, moving on. I'll speak to you later.